Where do you want to start?
You want to do that?
All right, you'll be all right. I come right.
Can you do nothing? Gotta learn how to do it.
Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna do the best I can to get you out fast and efficiently as possible. I am going to try and get you out in the order that you came in. We're gonna open up in just a minute. Galloway, your matters are set for trial today. A half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock, I believe that's the trial time. If they don't show up, then we'll obviously get you out of here. If they show up, we'll get you an offer and get you an opportunity to speak to an attorney, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Otis. I wanted to tell her that's how I felt the first day I got up here. So you got to do it.
Good morning, Judge. Corporal Latch here. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Not too bad. Judge, I got a quick question for you. I just spoke with the city attorney, Ms. Mason. She explained to me that my defendant, Ms. Gibson, is probably going to be a global plea if she shows up. She's got several tickets with several officers. I was wondering if you didn't mind if I could be excused. Ms. Mason has my number to call me back. I've got my son's graduation in 45 minutes.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, sir.
And congratulations on your son. What grade is that?
He's still young. He's just from elementary to middle school.
All right, good. All right, have a good day and enjoy. If we need you, we'll try not to interrupt your graduation.
No, absolutely. I'll just step out if I'm needed. Thank you.
Can I get an SOS on Marcus Glenn?
Marcus Glenn.
Yeah, he's under 830.
All right, let's get it. Ms. Mason, let them open up there.
Barbecue sauce and shit.
Okay, I'm doing it. Okay.
Motherfucker just had a
Hold on now. Wait a minute.
I pour that shit down the toilet before I give her anything.
I'm about to
Mr. Osterman, we can hear you.
He's out of here. He's out of here.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session.
Oh my God. You hear that, boo?
Sean Perkins, while in court is presiding.
This nigga the fuck.
Hold on. They're going to disrespect. Go ahead. She's gone too.
State of Michigan 36th District is now in court. The Honorable Judge Sean Perkins is now in presiding. While in court, is in session, all participants must be properly dressed and sitting up in an upright position. Please do not drive or walk around while on camera. Please keep your devices muted until your name is called. There is absolutely no smoking, eating, drinking, chewing gum, laying down, or sleeping while you're logged in into Zoom. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, good morning. That wasn't so bad, was it? It started out a little bit bumpy, but you got it slowed down.
Thank you.
It's, okay. All right, we ready to go? Let's go. It's a little about Lindley. Where's Lindley? Yes, Lindley.
Here.
Alicia Lindley. Good morning to you, ma'am. Where are
Good
you?
morning. Here.
This is the city of Detroit versus Alicia Renee Lindley, case number Z8091481. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Gary Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Miss Lindley.
Alicia Lindley. I thought Mr. Waski was my lawyer.
Is he? He
Yes.
is. Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Yes,
You
he
hired
is.
Mr. Waski, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge Perkins. How are you?
I'm well, I'm well. Appearance for the record, please.
James Waski, E31546 on behalf of Miss Lindley. Judge, can I get over to see Miss Mason in the breakout room real quick?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I don't think this is on the calendar today.
It was adjourned, Judge, from April 18th until today.
All right, we're gonna let you speak to her anyway, but I just don't see the doc. I don't see the file. So go ahead and join the room. Miss Mason, are you there? I'm gonna make sure that she gets there. Counselor Trojanov?
Trojanowski, Your Honor.
Trojanowski, I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm here for Attorney Malkowitz. I've already spoke to Miss Mason on Glenn. We're waiting on a driving record. And I also have a state ticket for Gohanai, G-O-J.
Yes, the trooper's here. You want to speak to the trooper? Good morning, trooper. Do you want the state attorney to come in? Or would you feel comfortable speaking with the counsel yourself and working it out?
Good morning, Judge. I can speak to the counsel myself.
Very well.
Attorney Drojowski, the offer is 1 to 5 limited access.
Okay.
Limited access.
Can we go in a breakout room if we?
Are you ready, Mr. Waski, on Lindley? Pass Lindley. I talked to Galloway, so we're waiting. Next up is Otis. Mr. Otis, do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Run this driver's license, please. City of Detroit. This is Damon Lamar Otis. Case number SP 13009121. Here's for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Otis.
Damian Lamar Otis.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Here, a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. Mr. Otis has a valid license. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. I'll waive the warranty. There's nothing further, Mr. Otis. Have a very good day. And best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one yourself.
Lucas, Malcolm Lucas. City of Detroit, Malcolm Lucas. He's not connected to audio, so we'll wait on him. Lips. Is that Linda Lipsy or London Lipsy? I'm muted or something again? Mr. Waski, are you ready?
Judge, I've had a chance to talk to Miss Mason, and Miss Mason she does not have a file either this morning, and she hasn't had a chance to look at it in order to be able to properly evaluate it to be fair to Miss Lindley. So we think the best thing to do is kind of kick this over for another pretrial. I guess, I don't know, maybe sometime in July.
It's supposed to be tomorrow.
Well, today. That's the date we got in court.
No, tomorrow is today is the 6th. It's supposed. It says here pretrial on the 7th. So that's. I mean, we can get the file. It's just. But you want to come back tomorrow morning?
The notice I got says the 6 on it too.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It just says the 7th. So.
Judge, I don't know if Miss Mason will have. I mean,
Yeah, Judge, I'm not going to have enough time to review the file and to make a proper assessment at this time.
Let's go back on the record with Lindley. I'll set another pretrial date. Will be July the 30th. Are we testing, or what are we doing about testing on this file? What was bond? Let's talk about that.
The bond?
Yes, bond. Bond is going to be a $500 personal.
Right.
And were you testing, Miss Lindley?
Yes, every week.
Let's get the would have any misdiluted or negative or positive test?
No, I missed one
No, let's pause right there. Let's get probation down here, please, for Ms. Lindley. All right, let's get probation down here. Let's get an understanding of what's going on. All right, let's pass the matter again. I have London Lipsy. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself.
Good morning.
Officer McKinney, he just called, he said for Gary, Gary, he wants to dismiss.
All right, Officer McKinney. All right, thank you. Just keep me. Good morning to you, ma'am. Now, I don't have anything for London Lipsy in the system.
It's Linda Lipsy, not London Lipsy.
All right. City of Detroit versus Linda Yvette Lipsy, case number SP 1572210, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 994462, counts 1 and counts 2. Appear for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Miss Lindsay.
Linda Yvette Lipsy.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The offer, as it stands right now, okay. Did we get any? Did we get any offers, Mrs. Mason?
Yeah, Judge, I sent offers over yesterday. You didn't receive the offers?
I have June 5th offers. I don't see June 6th offers.
Hold on, Judge. I'll resend it.
Your Honor, I don't mean to interrupt, but we did work out Gohana with the trooper.
Oh, okay. But I always say you did need to interrupt, but
I apologize then.
That's all right. See where the offers are. All right, let's pass that matter momentarily until I get the offers, Ms. Lipsy. Let me ask you this, Ms. Lipsy, do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
I have registration and insurance. My license, I'm in the process of, I have paid the ticket in Highland Park and they can't find the payment of the ticket for me to be able to get my license back. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now.
Paying it again?
I have registration and proof of insurance, but I'm in the process.
I heard that. I said you're gonna pay the ticket in Highland Park again so you can get your license back?
I already paid it. They were supposed to be looking it up because they said they couldn't find it in the system because it was already paid. It was already paid because it's been like 6 years.
Well. All right, let's pass it. I'll get her offer. You're ready on Jonathan Boyjani? Is that you, Counselor?
Yeah, I'm on that one. Yeah, Gohana.
Gohana.
No.
All right, let's call the state of Michigan versus Jonathan Gohana, case number SX4357396, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Trojanowski, P76616, appearing on behalf of Mr. Gohan. I'm standing in for the attorney of record, Jason Malkowitz, with permission, Your Honor. I had a chance to speak to the trooper on this matter. We worked it out.
Good morning, Trooper. Can you put your appearance on the record?
Good morning, Judge. Trooper Justin Butchkaya, Michigan State Police.
All right. Now, what about your client's presence, Counselor?
I would waive his presence, Your Honor. I have full authority to represent him.
All right, I'm gonna waive the client's presence. What is the resolution?
Your Honor, at this time, the limited access 31 over would be reduced to limited access 11 to 15 over, and count 2 would be reduced to a change to defective equipment, Your Honor.
I think that's the same, I think, right? Defective
It might
equipment, I'll find. So 11 to 15 over limited access. I guess that's gonna be a 2-point offense?
Correct.
And it's gonna be $150, and the defective equipment is gonna be $120. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulate the probable cause.
All right, very well. I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access, 11 to 15, $150 in defective equipment, $120. Your client chooses to pay by June the 20th, Council.
Perfect. Thank you.
If there's nothing further, you have a good day, and Trooper, have a very good day and be safe out there.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Trooper.
Judge, did you get the offers?
Yeah, I did. All right, let's go back on the record with Lipsy.
Hello.
Hello. Well, let's go back on the record with Lipsy. So what I was saying, Ms. Lipsy, you're indicating that you paid the ticket. I guess I wouldn't want to pay things twice either, but I would definitely want to get a valid driver's license. And
Yes.
I don't know if you have your receipt of that. It could be or if it's long gone now, but I wouldn't let a ticket interfere, and having to pay again interfere with me getting a driver's license. I'll give you an opportunity to bring a license back in. That will go a long way to clearing a lot of this stuff up, but it's up to you. As it stands right now, the offer is going to be failure to display, $240 fine for dropping one of the driver's license suspended, and expired plate, $145 fine. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with who put their appearance on the record for Ms. Lipsy.
I did, Your Honor.
We'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry. Have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Mark Lacy, I don't think he's properly dressed.
Mark Lacy, where's Mark Lacy?
Right here.
Right where?
You can't see me?
Yeah, what do you have on, sir? Put some clothes on.
Um,
Uh, Mr. Barry in breakout room 2, okay. Let's pass that matter. Mr. Ivan Land, good morning to you. Oh,
Good
well,
morning.
let's go with Counselor, are you have another one for Glenn, right?
Are you speaking to me, Your Honor?
Yes, Your Honor. The officer hasn't checked in on that one.
Okay, you're gonna wait, if the officer hasn't checked in, it's now 9:06, if that's okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Marcus Aaron Glenn, case number ST 4981. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Trojanowski, P7616, appearing on behalf of Mr. Glenn, standing in for the attorney record, Jason Malkowitz. I'd waive my client's presence this morning. Your Honor, matter is set for 8:30 for a formal hearing. Officer Lawrence hasn't checked in. I'd ask for a dismissal.
Officer Bruce Lawrence, hearing no response and have not seen that officer and not see that officer in the breakout room. I'm gonna first waive the client's presence. You have full authority to enter into an agreement on his behalf, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
And now I'm gonna grant your motion to dismiss no officer. There's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you understand? Same thing.
Let's go with probation officer Hunter. Good morning to you. Let's go back on the record with Lindley. Officer Hunter, are you there? Did we lose him?
I think probation officer Hunter is in a breakout room.
You think you may be able to go get him? Your client, Mr. Land,
Mr. Marquise Ogletree, Your Honor?
is he here?
He is. I saw him on Zoom.
You and your client. I don't see Ogletree on the docket though, unless I'm overlooking.
Oh, well, originally.
Let's see. Probation officer.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Lindley. Probation officer Hunter, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Sam Hunter appearing on behalf of probation.
All right, are you familiar with this Lindley?
Yes, Your Honor. She was referred to get set up with testing. She has been testing, Your Honor.
How is she doing on testing? She indicates to me that she missed a test.
Your Honor, she has been testing, but all of her tests have been positive for THC. Let's see, she is scheduled according to the ATS website. She's scheduled to test today. And let's see here. There is a say May 3rd, Miss failed to report test. She tested on 5/4. Missed on 5-3 and tested 5-4.
Missed on 5-3, and then went and tested on 5-4.
Correct.
And what were the results of those tests?
That was also negative but positive for marijuana, THC. All the tests have been negative but positive for THC.
Negative for alcohol, positive for THC.
Correct.
Now let me ask you this: the type of test that they're giving, is there some kind of way that in that day's time, had she been drinking previous to that, that day would have got her over the hump, so to speak, and the alcohol had not been detected had she been drinking? You understand my question?
I didn't hear the full question, Your Honor.
So, say had she been drinking, would that day have been able to get her over the hump, so to speak, and make that from a positive to a negative?
Yes, Your Honor, because the testing for alcohol is an ETG, and that particular test covers, if I'm not mistaken, 3 days, 3-day window.
And when was the last time she tested before the 4th of May?
Before that?
Yes.
That was 4/24.
4/24. So you see where we are, Miss Lindley, when you miss a test?
I'm listening.
Do you want to say something, Counselor? That's pretty good, Miss Lindley.
I heard you.
No, but do you understand what I'm getting at?
Yes.
And what do you have to say to that, if anything?
Well, I had a reason that I missed that day. As far as the testing positive for THC, I have my card for that.
I'm not talking about the THC. Let's just stick to the alcohol.
Well, I haven't tested positive for that.
No, we were talking about the reason why you missed.
A medical reason.
Were you in the hospital?
Yes.
Do you have proof of that?
No, I went to an urgent care. I can get a note from them. That would be it.
Seems like you would have a bill or something.
I mean, I could find that, yes.
All right, give that to your attorney, all right?
Sure.
I want to see that. Okay, I'm going to give you a pretrial date. Thank you, Mr. Hunter.
You're welcome, Your Honor. You're welcome, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
You too.
I'm going to give you a pretrial date of July the 30th, 2024 at 8:30. And then all other bond conditions will remain in effect.
That's fine, Judge, on my schedule. So that's Tuesday, July 30th at 8:30 in the morning pretrial. Slimly will get me proof of the May 3rd urgent care, which I will then be able to present to the court. And hopefully Miss Mason and I will have an opportunity to chat before that date and see what resolution may be there so that I can have a fruitful conversation with Miss Lindley to see if we can resolve this short of a trial.
All right, that will do it. If there's nothing further, Miss Lindley, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Am I able to speak to Mr. Waski?
Yeah, Miss Lindley,
You
I'm
are.
gonna call you. I'm going to call you as soon as we get off, okay?
All right.
Okay. Judge, thank you very much for your time this morning. You take care of yourself, and it's always good seeing you.
We'll see you soon. Thank you too, Mr. Mustin.
All right, bye.
Come on. All right, let's go ahead with Ogletree. I don't. Oh, let's City of Detroit. versus Marcus Anthony Ogletree, case number SP 1575902, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. Mr.
Elwood S. Berry Jr.
That's Mr. Land. Sorry, Mr. Berry.
Oh, sorry.
Is he still with us? I guess not. No, let's pass it. All right, let's
He's
go
actually in
back
the
on.
breakout room, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Lipsy. What do you want to do, Miss Lipsy?
I'm going to take it to trial.
All right, very well.
Bench trial, Your Honor.
Very well. All right, trial date is going to be September 9th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Okay, ma'am?
All right. Thank you so much.
Have a very good day. Best of luck
You
to
too.
Your Honor, Officer Hill, real quick. She told me to check with you about me checking to other courtrooms to let you know that I'll be checking in other courtrooms and getting back with you.
Very well. All right, good morning, Officer Hill.
Good morning. Thank you, sir.
All right. Whatever happened with Malcolm Lucas, did he ever get, no, he's not connected. That gets us Courtney Osterman.
You put that person out earlier.
Here he is. Mr. Osterman. Randy Oliver. He's in the breakout. Who is Lucas? He can't hear. And you need to put a shirt on, sir.
He's connected.
Is Lucas connected? You gotta put a better shirt on. We don't want to see you.
Oh, sorry.
Osterman, is he connected?
No, it shows still connecting.
Yes. Land, are you ready on Ogletree?
Yeah, I'm just requesting a new date for a deviation letter, Your Honors.
You want to just set a trial date? Probably give you more time.
Okay.
I was trying to put it all the way on, it couldn't.
I bet.
All right, let's recall the City of Detroit versus Marcus Ogletree, Anthony Ogletree, case number SP 1575902, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Are you waiting on the city attorney or just the defense attorney, Your Honor?
No, just go ahead.
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. Ivan Land, P65879, appearing on behalf of Marquise Ogletree, who's present on the screen, Your Honor. We have no objection to holding these proceedings by Zoom. Thank you.
Mr. Ogletree, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Marcus Ogletree.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I can give you a pre-trial if you want. Pre-trial will be 7:30. Trial will be 9:09.
I take the pre-trial, Your Honor. I don't want to tie your docket up. 7:30 is fine.
Won't be tying my docket up. 7:30, 2024 at 8:30. There's nothing
Thank you,
further.
sir. Good seeing you, Your Honor. Take care. Yeah.
Good see you. All right. All right. Mr. Ogletree, have a good day too. Osterman never got connected. Oliver, Randall Oliver,
Yes.
1 and 2. Frank versus Randall, Todd, Brendan, Oliver. Case numbers SP 1575369, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Honorable Court. May I get privileges,
Hold on.
please? Good morning. May I get
Hold
privilege?
on a second. Miss Mathis, Miss Mason. You're not muted. All right, Mr. Oliver, state your name for the record. Somebody put their appearance on the record for Mr. Oliver, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. Cherika Harris, P72832. On behalf of Mr. Oliver, please state your name.
Randall Todd Brendan Oliver.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Oliver, the city has offered you driving. Who is that? Listen, Osterman. This is the last time. If you interrupt my courtroom again, you won't be coming back in, all right? You'll be in person.
Your Honor, I'm trying to put my phone on mute. It's not doing it.
All right. It's on mute now. All right. The offer for Mr. Oliver is driving on cell phone, $100 fine, dismissing the other 2 counts. You have an absolute right to a formal hearing if you choose to, Mr. Oliver. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris and have a conversation with her.
Okay.
I don't see Randall Oliver, do you? She didn't already. Pass the matter. Let's get Osterman out of here before he. City of Detroit versus Courtney Robert Calhoun Osterman. Case number SP 1194264, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1194267, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 124632661, SP 1574329, counts 1, counts 2. SP 1574743, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Osterman.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Courtney Robert Osterman.
Osterman, I'm sorry. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. It's 4 cases missing from the docket, Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor.
One of them. I don't know if he wants to rehash this or not. This is a driving while disregarding a red signal. I'm going to look at the date on there. Driving while red signal had the allegation was made on September the 6th, 2021. Okay, the default judgment was just entered, so you probably want to see if you can get him some relief on that, because the judgment was entered into on February 2nd, 2024. That's one of the cases. The other cases are seatbelt, Disregard the red signal, that's just two. Improper display of plate, that's three. And I think it's a no plate. All the other stuff is on the docket. So get Mr. Osterman updated offer that includes a no plate, improper display of plate, a seatbelt, and a disregard and red signal. Keep in mind, Mr. Osterman, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry and wait on him. He's gonna get you an updated offer. You have a conversation with him. You let us know what you wanna do when you come out, all right?
Okay, Your Honor, is it possible for me to ask a question?
What's your question? Why don't you ask your counsel that question first? You can ask if you want.
One of the officers that gave me the tickets was federally indicted, and he will not be able to attend court at all.
All right. Do you want to set a trial date?
Yes.
All right, well, we'll just set a trial date then. And then we'll just deal with all the other stuff. Now, do you have a valid license now?
I've always had a valid driver's license.
All right, so let's just set a trial date and that'll dispose of those cases. We'll get an updated offer on that date. September the 9th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Please don't have all that swearing and those expletives coming in my courtroom next time. You did it twice in a row, all right?
Yes, and I sincerely apologize, Your Honor. It's a lot going on with my family right now, so I sincerely apologize.
All right. I hope everything works out with you and your family, and I wish y'all could turn the temperature down a little bit instead of arguing about it, talking about it.
You're right.
You know, and work those things out. All right, have a good day. Best of luck to you. I'll see you back on the 9th of September.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. And once again, I apologize.
All right, apology accepted. Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
I like that. I remember that.
Is Robin Gibson there?
Yes, I'm Robin Gibson.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
City of Detroit versus Robin Renee Gibson. Case numbers SP 1055898, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1055964, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1375441, SP 1375448, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1422036, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1422038-1, SP 1440950, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1440951, SP 1, strike that, SP 776008-1. SP 9578521, appearance for the record, please.
Cherica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Gibson, please state your name for the record.
Robin Gibson.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Gibson. Today is the date and time set for a trial. First, let me see the I called I called 17 cases into the record this week.
Okay. First name is, unless you want me to say.
14 cases on the docket. I don't think that you have a valid driver's license, but I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yeah, never mind.
That doesn't say that she didn't have a license when the allegations were made, so she's not incriminating herself by saying she doesn't have a license now. But I'm just looking at what the tickets say. Let me ask you this. Who is not here? Okay, first Officer Beckham's not here. Alfred Delvosky is not here. Corporal McCree is here. Corporal Latch is here. Corporal Hampton is here. And Corporal Hill is here. So the SP 105 898 counts 1, 2, and 3. You want to make a motion on those?
Defense moves to dismiss, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. No officer. I'm going to see if that'll include I also dismiss SP 105-5964 counts 1 and counts 2. That's Officer Beckham as well. No officer. Well, SP 137-544 8 counts 1 and counts 2. That's Officer Del Bosque, and SP 137-54471. Want to make a motion on those, Counsel?
Defense moves to dismiss, Your Honor.
Woo.
All right. All right, now the other matters. I have SP Why don't you work it out for her for the other matters?
Okay, Your Honor.
So it's 9 left that I call into the record, and it's 7 on the docket. So work that out for Miss Gibson. Miss Gibson, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Wait on Miss Harris to get you an updated offer, and if we need to, we'll hold a trial. All right.
Yes, sir.
Join the breakout room, please, Miss Gibson.
Your Honor, what are the 2 that are not on the docket?
So I have the one, the Attorney Hill is on the docket. Okay, what I believe it is these 2 civil, let's see, let's make sure. So I have SP, no insurance proof. And no valid registration.
Thank you.
And I think that would be it. No insurance proof and no valid registration.
Judge, we'll be
All right.
dismissing those.
No insurance. It's going to be dismissed. And the no valid registration. That's going to be. All right, go in the breakout room. Give Miss Gibson her offer, and if you need to speak with the city attorney, go to break room 4. All right, Miss Gibson, go join that breakout room and wait on Miss Harris. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll read the offer in the record just because she'll know. Is she gone? She's gone. All right, let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Randall Oliver. Responsible to the driving on cell phone?
Yes.
That is correct, Your Honor. We will stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis, stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
Those stipulations, find them responsible, that's charged with cell phone, and dismiss the other 2 matters. $100 fine, sir. When can you pay?
Friday.
All right, tomorrow's Friday.
Right, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, all right, pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDad app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Oliver. If it's nothing further, you have a very good day. The best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Harris, please. Aisha. Where is Aisha?
Aisha Gardner,
Gardner. Sorry, ma'am. Where are you?
right here.
What does that say? Grad camp?
Guard camp. I have no idea how to change that. I'm not really computer savvy. I tried and I screwed it all up. So I just got in court on time with that. That's my email. So I don't know if it just showed up from, I don't know.
I don't understand why you're here. Hold on. Let's see. Gardner is Gardbi.
I'm sorry, Diner.
Garb.
D as in dog. I'm sorry, Iner.
Aisha, that's the way you spell it there, right?
No, I'm sorry, Ayesha.
It's all messed up then.
Yeah.
Aisha Renee Gardner,
Yes, that's me.
the 27th. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Aisha Renee Gardner, case number SB 1573205. Councilwoman Cox 2. Mr. Berry, she's not on the docket. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name for the record, Ms. Gardner.
Aisha Renee Gardner.
Well, we'll call the date and time for a show cause, Mr. Berry.
Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Enter not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. You want to come back? Do you have valid insurance, ma'am?
I do not have valid insurance.
All right, you want to come back on July the 30th? July the 30th. I need Gardner's. She doesn't have a file.
Oh, she does.
No. Come back on July the 30th. Hopefully you have some valid insurance by that time. And then go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm off work right now for a pinched nerve. Hopefully I'll be going back in 2 more weeks. So by July I should have it.
All right, 2024. Come back July 30th at 8:30. All right. Disregard any other notice. Just come back July 30th. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. On that Motorola Moto G5 2022. Good morning to you. What's your name, please? Motorola Moto G. Right in the camera. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your name, please?
Police Officer Michael Chakorian.
Okay. Good morning to you. All right. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. All the officers can either stay in here and go in breakout room 1 and speak to Miss Mason. Mike, Tiffany D.
Yes, how you doing?
How are you? What's your name, please?
My name Tiffany Darnell.
You gotta put some more clothes on. I know it's hot out there, but this is court. Now, what's your Tiffany Darnell? You made some interrupted as well.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't even know I'm sorry, Your Honor. I didn't even know if it was muted. I couldn't believe what I heard. I'm sorry.
So I don't know why you're here. I don't see you on my document. What's your last name?
Darnell. Darnell.
You're supposed to be, yes, today is your date, but you are in front of Millicent Sherman. You have to go to Millicent Sherman's courtroom. That is, let's see what her Zoom ID is.
I was about to say, when I called in from the courthouse, it's some paper that they gave me. This was the Zoom number that they, I don't know.
334?
Say it again, sir.
Was it 360-334-0000?
I'm about to tell you exactly right now what it was. What do you get?
You don't have to tell me. Just go ahead and go to 334.
Okay. What's the number?
360-334-0000.
360.
334.
334.
0000.
4 zeros.
At the end, yes.
All right, so just is it gonna be an issue for me clocking in late, assuming that this was just?
No, just go ahead. We'll call over there if we need to.
I appreciate that.
All right, have a good day. And put some more clothes on so you can be presentable. Look like you just got out of bed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm off for devil shifts right now, sir.
I understand that, but you got court. You got your freedom. You want to go to jail? You got your freedom in front of you. Treat it like it's important to you. All right, have a good day, man.
You too.
All right, Monica Lindsay. Let's get someone from mental health court, specialty court in here, please. No, for Gibson. There's Lindsay.
How you doing?
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning to you, sir.
I don't know. I don't know why you're here. Oh, for a review. Oh, Miss City of Detroit versus Monica Melissa Lindsay. Case number SP 1473891. State your name, Ms. Lindsay. State your name for the record, please.
Monica Melissa Lindsay.
All right. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
See, you paid your obligation. Were we waiting on the gun safety course?
Oh yeah, I took it already. Mr. Hunter was my probation. They sent him the certificate, and they sent me a certificate.
Let's see your certificate.
It's on. I gotta put it on. I'm not.
Well, let's talk about what did you learn from the course, ma'am?
Well, I learned that I don't even think I want a gun anymore, a safety on anymore.
Why do you say that?
It really.
Let me stop. Why do you say that?
Because when the little girl was in a wheelchair, when I seen that, she got shot by a straight bullet, probably shooting up in the air, and came down and hit her. And I like to cry when I seen that. I did. I forgot his name. Daryl Rice, the one that taught the class. I guess and I learned a lot from him. I appreciate the class. And another thing about the I don't know if I even want a firearm anymore. I don't think so.
I'm glad you're honest with yourself about that, because I think before, I think a lot of people don't take this stuff seriously. First of all, everybody wants to end a dispute or has a dispute. Nobody wants to fight anymore or fight it out. Everybody just wants to quick to pull their gun out. It's the easiest, quickest thing to do. And then they go shoot you and run. But then other people are just out here reckless and shooting these guns, shooting them up in the air, just like you talked about. That's why I'm the way I am about these guns, because it's a lot of this stuff can really be avoided, and it's senseless.
Yeah, it is. And I really learned a lot from that. I just I don't know.
And
if I do have a firearm, it would be I leave it at home.
I think that people don't understand all of the responsibilities that go with carrying a firearm. There's a lot of work, in my opinion, just to carry it legally.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot. the class taught me that too. Different movies they were showing, and to show you how it was. It's very important. It's very
That does not need to be.
legalized. It ain't no game. It's just I regret it every single day.
Well, I mean, we'll put it past you now. What we're gonna do is I appreciate your candor in that and letting us know what you learn, how you feel. And I'm glad it helped you. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna dismiss the case, and we'll close it out, all right?
All right.
All right, so best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day. And
So do I get my firearm back? I don't want it.
Do you want that gun?
No, I don't. Yes, I do, but I'm gonna keep it locked up.
You have to go through the proper channels to get that back. I guess if you put an order, I would consider signing an order for you to get your gun back, but you have to put it in front of me, all right? And if you need, you might have to get in a lawyer to help you do that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, but yeah, I think you would. I would really consider signing that order for you.
Okay. So what I have to do first?
You have to get an order in front of me for the return of the weapon. And like I say, you may have to hire a lawyer to draft that for you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Latrice Monique Griffin, case number SP 150-39571. Appearance for the record, please.
Latrice Griffin, good morning.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Griffin.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Sergeant Aramonte is here. The offer as it stands right now is the delayed sentence. Let me see what the allegations say. Okay, this is the one I wanted to see. All right, let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, have a conversation with him. I'm gonna bring Sergeant Aramonte out and we're gonna have a discussion about that, all right?
Yes, thank you.
You want a copy of the ticket, Mr. Get Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please.
Out of here.
Sergeant Aramonte, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, sir. Sergeant Amarante, batch S565.
Good morning to you. All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I'm going to let Ms. Griffin talk this over with her lawyer. Then we're going to have a little discussion after that.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. This is the city prosecutor. I'm going to log off this device and get onto another device. So momentarily, I'll be logging off and logging back on.
Very well.
Sorry for any inconvenience.
iPhone 10 left. Let's pass the Griffin matter. Let's go down to Gardner. The Kiana Gardner. Did I get the pronunciation correct, ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, Honorable Perkins.
That's good. City of Detroit versus Mrs. Harris. Are you there?
I'm here.
City of Detroit versus Kiana Gardner, case number 2452011. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherrica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Gardner, please state your name for the record.
Kiana Shante Gardner.
Today is the date and time set. All of these people are coming in and they're not on the docket. Let's see. Says tomorrow. Do you have a valid license and insurance, ma'am?
I have valid insurance. I submitted the documentation to the hearing board. I did it JPG instead of PDF, and so it closed. So I have to resubmit all the required documentations for a hearing to retrieve or for anything to be heard about the retrieval of my license.
How long is it going to take you to do that?
I have to resubmit the documentations, PDF, and then wait for the hearing. So it shouldn't take me longer than a week, and then then to hear back from them.
How long does it take them to respond?
Well, they have, from my understanding, they have 90 days to respond upon submission.
Let's set the matter for trial.
July?
No, we'll set the matter for trial on September the 9th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
September 24th, 9 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so
Sharon,
much.
I thought you said September 9th.
No, I'm sorry, September 9th. I'm sorry, September 9th. Thank you.
Okay.
September 9th. September 9th at 9 a.m. Have a very good day, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Perkins. Have a great day.
You as well. City of Detroit versus Andrew Wayne Gibson. Case number Junior. Wayne Gibson Jr. Case number SP133-07321, SP1425495, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Harris, appearance.
Sherrica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gibson, state your name for the record.
Andrew Wayne Gibson Jr.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for pre-trial.
Good morning.
Valid license and plates?
Yes, I showed you my plates on our last hearing. I just got the my clearance to take to the Secretary of State from my last ticket in Allen Park. We talked about that last hearing. And I have an appointment there today at 1:20. So I do have the paperwork and my license have that I'm able to be reinstated. I just have to go to the Secretary of State.
Come on back next week. Bring the plate again. I don't know if I marked that. It's still on here. So bring the plate and just bring it on next week with a shiny new license.
Okay.
All right. Come back on let's say next Thursday then. That would be the 13th of June.
Okay, what time, sir?
8:30, same time. You know the time.
All right, just making sure.
I know. You know, it's
All right,
always if you ever fail, it's always 8:30.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you. I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record. Are we ready on Miss Griffin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that Miss? Yes, Miss Griffin.
Ready.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Griffin. What does your client want to do, Mr. Berry?
Trial, Your Honor.
Why don't you speak with, why don't you speak with Miss Mason first, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Break out room 4, Mr. Berry and Miss Mason, and see if you can work this out, all right?
Can I go to the breakout room with them?
No.
No, just let them talk. And then you'll be able to talk to the lawyer, all right?
Thank you.
All right. And then you're gonna get a chance to get I'm gonna give you a full chance of getting your side of the story out if there is one.
Okay, thank you.
I think you kind of told me before, but I just don't really remember.
Yeah, he was supposed to bring footage.
I don't know if it was the wasn't me defense or what, but let's just go through the process first. You might not have to say anything.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Number 3, we call Robin Gibson into the record. We're waiting on some special courts coming in for her, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
iPhone 10, good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Antoine Lee Guy.
Gun. Good morning.
Guy. Guy, G-U-I.
Yeah. All right, Guy. You got into a payment plan with these, Mr. Guy?
Yes, sir. I have the receipt if it's not showing up yet.
It's showing up.
Okay.
All right, you're free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good day, sir.
Yeah.
Greer,
Yes.
good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's the another one not on the dock? All right, Laura Greer,
Yeah.
you're gonna set the trial today. It should be on. City of Detroit versus Latora Greer, case number SP 150-55731, SP 150-55861. Appearance for the record, please. There you go.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, please state your name for the record.
Latora Greer.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer did appear. Can we get somebody from specialty court, please?
I did call the department, they're sending someone for the judge.
Thank you. Trying to bring the officer out. The offer as it stands right now is pleading to no offer. There's no offer, $240 fine. Ms. Greer, how old are you?
27.
Ms. Harris, you want to speak to Ms. Greer in a breakout room?
Yes, please. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is points.
If it's not points, but it is, if I'm gonna look it up, I'll look it up now. But it is a fraud, crime of dishonesty.
Okay, I believe this one is the 90-day suspension. So I will speak with her in a breakout room.
Judge, which case is this on? Which defendant?
Greer, Latora Greer.
Did Kevin Allison show up?
Yeah, he's in the breakout room. I was trying to pull him out. You want to go speak with your officer while Miss Harris?
Yes, I will.
All right. Join the room, please.
Judge, can you give me privileges again? I'm sorry.
Gray, Kevin Gray.
Yes.
Morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
What's your middle name if you have one, Mr. Gray?
My middle name is James, James.
What's your date of birth?
7/22/1983.
What brings you here?
I guess I'm on I think driving with a suspended license or something. I got into a car accident, got a head injury, so I really don't remember. I'm really not trying to waste the court time today, so just try to get it over with.
You're not wasting my time. I just don't see anything in here for you.
You know, I looked at I went on the website and searched up my date. It said Mr. Perkins, it said it gave me your courtroom for 9 this morning.
For 9 this morning?
Yes, sir.
What's your name, sir? Say that again. Lydell. Oh, you wanted the bond downstairs? You had you were at the window downstairs? Yes, sir. All right. Here it is, Kevin James Gray. Let me see. You're right. Let's see. Okay. Is it Gray or Gary?
It's Gary, sir.
I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Everybody say that, so everybody say it.
Mr. Berry, this is the city of Detroit versus Kevin James Gary, case number SP 108-21181, 16-261-368, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Berry there?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what you say?
No. State your name for the record, Mr. Gary.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kevin James Gary.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I'm looking for officers McKinney. That's the one you spoke about, Counsel. That's the one. I think McKinney called in. Officer McKinney appeared and he had no recollection. That's SP 10821181. Dismiss. No recollection. That's in 16-2-6-1-3-6-8, counts 1 and counts 2. Officer Ruffin, in there, Officer Ruffin, no Officer Ruffin. I'm gonna dismiss the court's own motion for no officer. I don't see Officer Ruffin in the breakout room or in the main room, and I don't have Officer Ruffin on my list. All right, I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. Ms. Harris, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Gary James?
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gary.
All right, I'm dismissing the one ticket for Officer McKinney today is daytime. He called, he mentioned there was no recollection, and I don't see. I'm dismissing that. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. He'll be responsible to pay any reinstatement fee. I see it's 2 of them. All right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. And best of luck to you.
I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Do I go into a room or something? I'm sorry.
No, you're done. You're done. All the cases are closed out.
Oh, okay, so I'm good. Thank you.
You just owe $90.
Okay, I'll come pay it today. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Okay.
You want to go downstairs? Can you get her to 3433? Oh, I can take you back this way because you have Mr.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a few second recess, please.
Can you hear me?
All right, go back on the record. Lacey.
Yes.
Oh, what about Malcolm Lucas? Malcolm Lucas was a long time ago. He got his, this is the city of Detroit versus Malcolm Lucas, Malcolm X Lucas. Case number SP 1250156, counts 1 and counts 3. And SP 157-47091, SP 157-4711, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris. Sherika Harris on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Mr. Malcolm Lucas, Malcolm X Lucas. All right, he's not responding. Oh, yeah, probably, so he probably comes. All right, pass the matter. Now, Lacey. What are we gonna do with, you've got Greer, what's gonna go on with Greer?
There's a recommendation to dismiss, Your Honor.
Are we still dealing with a seatbelt violation passenger?
Okay, I gotta pay that.
I believe she's going to pay that one, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Latoya Michelle Greer.
Yes.
I'll adopt the recommendation to dismiss that, and you're gonna just pay the seatbelt, right?
Yeah.
When are you gonna pay that?
Probably my next payday is Thursday next week.
Let's do better than probably. Let's get a date, a solid date.
Thursday next week. What is that?
Can you pay it by, make sure it's paid by Friday, the 14th?
Yes.
Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, okay?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
You too.
All right. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Mark Alexander Lacey. Ms. Harris, case number U69629-524. Appearance for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lacey, please state your name for the record.
This is Mark
Mr.
Anthony Lacey here.
Mark Isaiah Lacey.
Mark Isaiah Lacey.
Yes.
Let's see. My apologies. You're not set to be here. You are set to be here on the 3rd. Strike that from the record. This is the city of Detroit versus Mark Isaiah Lacey. Case numbers SP11730402, SP1572496, counts 1 and counts 2. He's not on the docket today. Appearance for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lacey, please state your name for the record.
Mark Lacey.
Today is the date and time. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time. We'll call it set for a show cause. Go ahead, Councilman.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Are not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Then we can set a trial date. He's got a driver's license revoked and a disregard of a red signal and an old no ops. You can get him an offer or you can set a trial date or a pre-trial. I don't know if you're trying to get that license back, Mr. Lacey, by way of going to a hearing or not. I don't know what you've done. Speak to Mr. Lacey in a breakout room. I have, we'll pass Mr. Lacey's matter. Go ahead to the breakout room, wait on Ms. Harris, Mr. Lacey.
Okay.
And then either set a trial date or let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Harris, I have for Ms. Gibson, Mr. Page, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing?
Well, what about are you mental health?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Harris, I'm just going to put him in the breakout room with Ms. Gibson, or do you want to be with them?
No, Your Honor. Him with the defendant is fine.
All right. Ms. Robin Gibson, why don't you have a conversation with her? Do you need Ms. Harris? Do you need to line them up or anything?
I'll go in with them.
Go ahead in there for a sec. Go ahead, Mr. Robin Gibson is there. And then take care of Mr. Davis. All right, let's pass the matters. All right, now let's go back on the record with Miss Latrice Monique Griffin. All right. Mr. Berry, I've given you an opportunity to pre-try the case. What's gonna happen? What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, my client was anticipating that this trial date would come and there would be body cam at least available. Prosecutor indicates no one requested such, and therefore there's none available at this time. And
all right.
It wasn't.
Have you talked to Madam Prosecutor about some sort of resolution?
Well, the resolution she proposes is a new trial date and appointment of counsel for my client. But
so do you understand that, Ms. Griffin? I know you've been wanting to say something. I just don't want you to say anything that will incriminate yourself. I guess you thought that there was going to be, and you may very well, I didn't write it down here, but sometimes I don't write it down, that there was going to be some body cam video. Is that correct?
Yes, because it wasn't me.
Because it wasn't you. So we have an issue of identification, really. And what do you say, or what does your client say about that? What Ms. Griffin said it wasn't her. Ms. Mason?
I have never been presented with that defense, Your Honor. This is the first time I'm hearing that.
Well, we're hearing it now.
Okay, so how am I supposed to respond to something that I'm hearing for the first time? You're asking me to just come up with she's saying it's her. I don't know if it's her or not. I haven't looked at any information. I haven't looked at any body cam. I haven't looked at anything. So I can't sit here and make a representation at this time, Your Honor.
Well, first of all, today is the date and time set for trial. So if you're
I understand that, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. If you're saying to the court that you're not prepared, then we're going to dismiss the case.
No, Your Honor, I'm not saying that to the court. I'm not saying that to the court at this time, Your Honor. I'm saying that if they requested and if they wanted discovery, they should have requested it. We would have gladly done it.
Let's not talk about discovery. Let's talk about the question that I asked about. She indicated that it wasn't her. It shouldn't take that much discovery. It could be a 2-second conversation with your officer to ask, officer, is this her or not?
Okay, Your Honor, I'll put him in a breakout. Well, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'll put him in a breakout room and see if he can identify her. Excuse me, Your Honor, just for a moment. Officer Amante, can you go to the breakout room 1 and we can talk?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's pass it one more time. Jermaine Lyles?
yes, sir.
Is that Jerome Lyles, correct?
Yes, sir.
City of, take your hat off, please. City of Detroit. Good morning to you. Versus Jermaine Jerome Lyles, case number SP 133-1229, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 157-2861, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lyles.
Jermaine Jerome Lyles.
Today is time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Lyles, do you have valid registration and insurance?
No, I do not, sir. I sold that vehicle. I don't own the vehicle anymore.
Okay. Offer is going to be leading to its 1, 2 counts of improper plates and 1 count of expired plates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pleading the 3, dismiss 2. I won't even fine you for the 1. So it'd be improper plates 240, expired plates 145. And I won't even fine you for the other improper plates, and we'll dismiss upon payment of the misdemeanors and close the civil infractions out. You have an absolute right to a trial. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and have a conversation with him, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Lacey. What's going to go on with Lacey?
Your Honor, we would just need an offer. It's Mr. Lacy's decision to enter a plea. I've advised him of his rights. I've given him several options. He wishes to resolve his matters today.
Mr. Lacy's not on the docket, Ms. Mason. That is a no ops, a driving while license revoked, and a disregard for red signal. Can you please give him an offer on those?
You're muted, Ms. Mason.
Disregard the red signal 1 to 5 and an FTD.
All right. Failure to display, $240 fine. It will abstract to the Secretary of State. Won't carry any points. Limited, 1 to 5 is a 1-point offense, $125. It will abstract to the Secretary of State as well. Mr. Lacy, you have an absolute right to a trial. What do you want to do? It's gonna push your, more than likely push that revoke back even further. What do you want to do?
Yeah, that's cool.
You want to take the deal?
Yeah.
He does, Your Honor, and for the record, that is against my advisement. I advise that it would possibly set him back in terms of getting a license, but he does wish to move forward against my advisement.
That was his case. Did you read him his advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Lacy, are you just not interested in getting a license?
Yeah, but I got a bunch of cases going on with fleeing and eluding and stuff like that. So I ain't planning on getting them no time soon anyway.
All right. Okay, that's it. That says it. Let me draw your attention back to May the 13th, 2024, around 6:15 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Conner and Charlemagne Street, Charlemagne Avenue. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Couldn't do so, could you?
Nope.
Why is that?
Because I don't have
Find guilty of the amendment count of failure to display, $240 fine. Did you run a red light that day, sir?
Yes, sir.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5. Stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
I'll waive the warrant fee. When can you pay? $240 and $125.
Next Friday.
If I pay it at any DivDag kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload that DivDag app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, sir. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
All right.
Okay, let's go back on the record again. Lastly, with Griffin. Ms. Mason.
Yes, Your Honor. I did have Sergeant Amante look at her. Sergeant Amante, are you looking at her?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this the person?
Yes, ma'am. She has a lot of makeup. That's the person that was that I issued the citation and whose vehicle I impounded.
All right. So now you have two options, Mr. Griffin. We can proceed with the trial right now, or we can take the second option, which your attorney, Mr. Berry, says to halt the proceedings, get the body cam, and will allow you an opportunity and the people an opportunity to review it, and then we can reset the proceedings for another day. What would you like to?
I would like to reset it so he can produce the body cam footage.
Very well.
Yeah.
Your Honor, we also seek the appointment of counsel.
I'm going to do that automatically now. All right. So what I'm going to do is do you want an appointed counsel, or do you plan on hiring your own attorney, Ms. Griffin?
I can use an appointed because once he produces a body cam, he gonna clearly see it's not me.
I got you. Okay, I got you.
Wear makeup, Your Honor.
What is your phone number?
313-808-1050.
313-808-1050. Need appointed attorney. I'm going to set a trial date now for September the 10th, 2024 at 9 a.m. But I want you to answer the calls that you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And, well, no, let's do this. Let's set it for a pre-trial right now, because your attorney wants the body cam, and we're going to make sure that they make that. Let's ask right now. Let's, Mr. Berry, let's send Ms. Mason a request for body cam. So that can be requested now. If you want to draft an order, I'll sign an order now.
And who am I sending the body cam to, Your Honor?
Well, at least to Mr. Berry, and if Mr. Berry chooses to forward it to Mr. Griffin, he can do so. But I want the body cam to at least be ordered right now, so we don't have an issue down the line and not having it. I'm gonna set a pretrial date for, let's set it for next week. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get our lawyer on the spot. Let's get our lawyer on the spot. That's what we'll do. All right, please. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Ms. Harris?
I know that sometimes they're able to pull it quickly. If they were able to pull it, I don't have a problem reviewing it.
The body cam?
Yes, I've had it many times when I'm house counsel, they are able to pull the video and send it to us while we're in session.
All right, let's see if we can do that.
Do you want us to appoint her?
Well, do you want to take the appointment?
She's not gonna be.
I don't mind. Or Mr.
Great.
Berry could take it if he wants to take it.
No. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one.
Galloway. Let's pass it again. I said last time. Let's pass it one more time.
Okay.
Galloway.
Yes.
And Galloway, let's get Oni. Let's get Oni out of here. Mr. Lydell, Oni?
Yes, sir.
Unless you just like hanging around up with us.
No.
No?
I hung around with y'all for a minute today, sir.
All right. This is an improper play. This is a situation where you've already it's already been adjudicated. You just never paid.
Yeah, I had Mr. Blue Day. I thought it was today.
Can you had the money?
Yes, I was down there paying it now.
All right, let's adjust this to 240. The City of Detroit versus Lydell Deshaun Oni. Case number SP 142-69492. State your name, Mr. Oni.
Lydell Deshaun Oni.
All right, $0 bond, not guilty plea. I'm gonna adjust it back to 240, and then we'll dismiss upon payment. Can you give them some paperwork, Ms. Smith, so we can?
Oh, yeah. That's Mr. Oni. That's Mr. Oni's case.
That's all that was.
So I gotta take the money.
Take the warrant off, reset it, waive the warrant fee. That should get it back down to the 240. You're gonna pay the 240 now, right?
Yes, I'm going down there right now.
And then we'll dismiss the case when you come back up. All right.
Now pay, come back up.
It should give you a piece of paperwork, right? All right, that's it. All right, Galloway.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
I always have the most innocent looking people. Miss Griffin and Miss Galloway, just the innocent good looking people, and then Miss Galloway, all this. They're just allegations, right, Miss Galloway?
That's all it is.
We'll see what they end up being, all right? City of Detroit versus Sharice Galloway, case number, thank you so much. SP 106-517, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 106-521, 5, counts 1, 2, and 3. 14-40-33-471, 15-44-2853, counts 1 and counts 2. 17-38-95-79, counts 1, 2, and 3. 17-38-95-80, counts 1 and counts 2. 17-39-19, 15-1. 18-51-45-671, 20400876 Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Galloway.
Sharice Monique Galloway.
Today is the date and time set for trial. Let's see who's here. First. It seems like only one officer is here on Galloway.
Corian.
The allegations say Miss Galloway likes her gin and juice while she's driving, or at least in the motor vehicle. But we'll probably never know because those two cases, 20400876 is there in Officer Dwyer, Officer Brandon Dwyer. Dismiss the case, no officer. For SP 1065179. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Officer Vickers is not here. That'll include that. And SP 1065215 counts 1, 2, and 3. Officer Daniel Vickers. Hearing no response, not having seen that officer. I'll dismiss hold no officer. $14 4033471 Officer Justin Turner. Hearing no response. Dismiss, no officer. Is that Officer Chikorian?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Can you appearance on the record, please?
Police Officer Michael Chikorian, badge 4468.
On 2015 case 15442853 counts 1 and counts 2.
That's correct, sir.
$17 389 580 counts 1, in counts 2, there's no officer. I don't think I have, I don't know if I have a ticket in here or not. I do. Officer, if I don't know if that's Watts or Watkins, it looks like. 5591. Hearing no response, we'll dismiss those. No officer. $17. 19151. Fernandez. Officer Fernandez. Hearing no response. I've not seen that officer show. Dismiss no officer. $18. 514. 5671. Officer B. Johnson. Officer B. Johnson. Let's see, is there an Officer B. Johnson? No. Dismiss. No officer. We're going to strike 17-389-579, counts 1, 2, and 3 from the record. Those were civil infractions that were long come and gone. You're going to have to pay those now. You're also going to have to pay 18-514-566, counts 1, 2, and 3, of which the civil no insurance is affecting your license. Those are long overdue civil infractions. That leaves us with Officer Chikorian. What are we going to do with your cases?
Can you hear me, sir, Officer Chikorian?
Yes.
I'm okay with dismissal.
All right. So I'll adopt that recommendation. So you're still going to owe 132, 288, 210, 132, 210, and 210, and a host of reinstatement fees. I'm waiving the warrant fees. You're going to pay the reinstatement fee. Okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Officer Chikorian, have a very good day and be safe out there.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. And Ms. Galloway, these are gonna just be on you to pay.
Okay.
I won't even put a date. They've been in there. You'll see the $45 fees, and that's gonna be on the cases that were dismissed. You got pretty much everything dismissed today, except for those civil infractions that you did not take care of a long time ago. You take care of the 288 first, And then you could be cleared here with the 36th District Court and potentially get yourself a driver's license.
Okay, perfect. 288.
Gotta take care of that first, and then you can wait 48 to 72 hours, and hopefully you can get a driver's license, but then the rest of it is just gonna be in there
Okay.
until you pay it.
Okay.
All right, have a good day, man. Best of luck to you.
You do the same. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now, that leaves me with, what I have Lyles. What's gonna go on with Lyles?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. This is the city prosecutor. If I may interrupt for a second, talk to Miss Harris in room 4.
Harris in room 4. Okay. Ms. Harris, go to room 4, please.
Will do.
Let's go back on the record with Lyles. What's gonna go on with Lyles?
We
Take
set
your hat
the
off,
bench
sir.
trial date. Take
Lyles.
your hat off, Mr. Lynn.
Sorry about that, sir.
Sorry, that's what you want to do, Mr. Lyles? Bench trial?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Is it that sunny out there? You don't want your head getting sunburned? All right. Let's see. September 10th, 2024, Mr. Lyles. If there's nothing further, we'll get some resolution on that date, all right?
All right, you have a blessed day, sir. Thank you.
Have a better one.
All right.
All right. All right. All right. Now, we have Gibson. I'm gonna wait. All right, so do we need to wait on Madam Harris for Gibson, case manager Page?
No, I had a really good conversation with Miss Gibson.
All right, let's do this. Let's put it on the record.
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Robin Renee Gibson. Miss Gibson.
Yes.
Did you feel the same way as Mr. Page did? Did you all have a good conversation?
Yes, we really did.
Very good. Good. So I'll let you go ahead, case manager Page.
Yes, with James Page, specialty court case manager, I'm just gonna put my name on the record. But I did have a good conversation with Miss Gibson, but ultimately she decided she does not want to do the program.
Okay.
I did explain everything. I explained how the program works, you know, the phases and, you know, the minimum term, what the requirements would be and the benefits, what they would be as well. But she said ultimately she does not want to do the program.
And if you don't mind me asking, Ms. Gibson, it's your choice to do it, but what steers you away from it?
Time consumption. I wasn't worried. Like I expressed to him, I'm not worried about the alcohol or the drug testing. Drugs is not something I'm into. But I just got a new job and I do already work another employer. So it was like twice a week for drug testing. I don't have transportation, and due to this and my lesson learned, obviously, I stopped driving over a year ago. So I do not drive. I don't have transportation to get to drug testing twice a week. And then I have a meeting with him every other week. Then I have a meeting with the judge every other week. And so it was like, what about me working? Because I have a client with the state of Michigan through CHAMPS, a home health care, that I do 7 days a week, 3.5 hours a day. And then I'm about to start with Touch Point inside of Providence Hospital as a patient sitter, and that's 4 days a week, 7 to 3. So I didn't feel like I had room for error within this program. And if I were to miss something, hello?
No, yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, my whole computer screen just went black. I don't know what happened. If I were to miss something, I'm not sure what the consequences of that would be. He did tell me that he would be able to remind me for court of court dates, which obviously yes, I would need help on, being as that it would be so many of those. But it was just more so of the time consumption. Would I be able to meet all of these appointments and all of these dates and still work? If I was to miss something, what would my consequence be? Would I be setting myself up for failure is what I'm really scared of.
I understand. And she very, very artfully laid her concerns out, case manager Page. And
Absolutely.
I think those are very, very valid concerns. What I want to ask you, Ms. Gibson, and it's your choice if you want to answer me or not. Do you feel that you need the mental health treatment though?
I do.
Okay, so I can say this, and I'm sure case manager Page will agree with me. I've never seen, I've seen them work and what they do, and they're very good at it. I've never seen them punish somebody for things, especially related to work, where you couldn't meet an obligation. I think more so, and case manager Page would be able to answer this better, but I think more so is the whole thing about the program is being upfront and laying those things out like you just did. I don't know if you laid those out like you did as thoroughly as you did with Mr. Page that you did just now, because you did a thorough job of laying out those. And again, I agree with the concerns. If you want to respond to that, case manager Page?
Yeah, she laid it out. But what I did let her know, what I can let you know now, we work with you. We work with you. Whatever that's why I asked what your work schedule was, because just in case you did get called for testing or whatever the case,
No,
you have.
Judge, is a housekeeping matter. I don't know if we're still.
Yeah, so we work with, like, just in case, like if you're working and you had let's just say you got called for testing, you do have two opportunities to test where we send you. You can test in the morning between 6:30 in the morning to 9 a.m., or then you have the evening from 5 to 7. So we work with you in a sense where, like your concerns that you laid out, we do work with you. Now, if you working and you know, you say you work this amount of hours to this amount of hours, the judge will give you a time slot where you can pop on, or even if she just does a quick check-in with you for 5 minutes, where it's not super in-depth, she just want to lay eyes on you and just check in and see if you're doing okay and you got to get back to work, she could do that as well. So like I said, we work with you in every way possible. We work with you in every way possible. And if you did miss something, it's something, as long as you communicate with me and I'm able to communicate that to the judge, you're perfectly fine. The judge will reschedule you. She'll do whatever she has to do. Now, if you just flat out just miss and you're not telling me nothing, then of course, like, I don't know what's going on, then yes, we're concerned and we're going to try to bring you into the court, the way that we have to do it. But as long as you communicate with me or whoever your case manager may be, because I'm not even sure if it will be me, but as long as you communicate with your case manager what's going on and they can communicate that to the judge, you will be perfectly fine.
And I'll just say this, and like I say, I've never seen them. That's just not how it works. It's not anything to set you up for failure at all. What it is it's federally funded. So they do have obligations to meet the criteria to get the funding. So that's why those things are in place, and they have guidelines that they have to meet. But never have I seen, even when I send people to drug treatment court, even when they get over there and they slip up and relapse or something like that, it's really about upfront It's really about truthfulness. It's really about honesty, because that's the only way they're really equipped to really be able to help you, is to know what's really going on with you. And then you work through those issues you may have. I don't know if it's possible, and in case Manager Page can let me know. I know that if I can give you an opportunity to meet Judge Holmes and have a few minute conversation with her.
I'm not exactly sure. I think she's pretty heavy today because I know she had a lot of trials or something today. That's what they said.
Well, maybe not today. Maybe we can pass the matter, and maybe if Ms. Gibson, we want to come back next week, because what I'm concerned about is you already know that you're looking for some help.
Yes,
and we want to give you every opportunity to get the help that you're looking for. And I don't think there is a better place in the state of Michigan. And I'm not just saying this because I work here and they're my colleagues and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
They have national recognition at what they've been doing. And they're good at what they do. And I think you would be in very good hands. The whole staff and Judge Holmes is just as solid as a person as that you can be, and a judge. So, do you want to see if we can get you to and have a conversation with her?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So what I can say, can I just one thing, Judge? Judge Holmes will be out. I think she cleared her docket for next week because I believe she's traveling. So it would be I'm pretty sure we would have to put it out just a little bit because she'll be out next week.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that as long as Ms. Gibson. I don't think that the city law department. Do you have any objection to this? Because this was they take time separate trial. Do you have any objection to setting this matters off so that we can see and see if we can get Judge Holmes to? And I don't know if it's possible, Ms. Gibson, but I would like you to meet her. She's zoomed in.
I would.
All right, Miss Mason.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there any objection to putting this off for a couple of weeks?
Absolutely not, Your Honor. Absolutely not. I'm in total complete agreement with the court on that.
Very well. All right. So what we'll do here, you've already got a lot of this stuff taken care of already. We have a few other things to work through, and I'm sure we're going to get through those. But we want to see if we can get you into at least meet Judge Holmes.
Yes.
And after that, maybe you can have a short conversation. I'm gonna talk to her later on this day today and ask her, is it possible? Is it possible, excuse me, ma'am, for you to come back in 2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
What is a light day? Well, I guess I'm asking, it's probably no light days, is it?
Yeah, it's so bad. If anything, I would honestly say a Monday or a Friday.
A Monday or a Friday. Let's do. Why don't we try for the 28th of June? Ms. Gibson?
28th.
Now, I don't want you, now listen, I don't want you to interfere with your work schedule either. Because we all want you working.
Yes, sir.
There might be some money you need to pay down here, so.
It is, and I need to work.
All right, we want you working. So the 28th of June, is that gonna interfere with your work schedule? And I'll let you zoom in from work if you have to.
No, sir, that'll be fine.
All right, let's go with a pretrial, the 28th of June. Mr. Page, I'm gonna put my cell number in the chat for you. And if you could do me a favor and text me a heads up, either say something to Miss Judge Holmes, or just give me a heads up and a sort of a reminder on that.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No, I got you.
All right.
You want me to remind you to speak? Like, what do you want me to remind you?
Yeah, I'm gonna, if you say something to Judge Holmes and I'll say something to her as well.
Yeah.
We can see if we can just drag her, because Judge Holmes has come in here before. I've asked her to just zoom in, and she's stopped her docket and zoomed in. That's how much she cares about this stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's bar none. She's number one. Like she loves it. So.
And I'm telling you, when you meet her, Miss Gibson, I'm sure you're gonna be like, yeah, sign me up. Let's go do this, and let's do this. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So listen, we'll make sure we try to put things in place for the 28th. We'll get you in and out. We'll try to get you in and out, and then you'll be able to have some more of those questions answered. And I wish you the best of luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
And then just come on back to the 28th at 8:30, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, Case Manager Page, I really appreciate the time and
no problem.
That you put to it, okay?
No problem. I'm gonna say something to the judge, and then I'll shoot you a text and let you know when she responds.
Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Judge, City Prosecutor's House, Matter, can I see Sergeant Amante in breakout room 1 again?
Absolutely. I think, well, let's put them in breakout room 4. And you can go to breakout room 1 and get those other officers. I'm gonna try to pull those other officers out.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and talk to Sergeant Aramonte. Officer Taylor, good morning to you.
Honor.
I don't think that your defendant Gilbert showed.
Okay.
So if there's nothing further, Officer Taylor, be safe out there, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Sonia.
All right. And then Corporal Hampton. Officer Johnson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. I think you are on Gilbert as well?
That's correct, sir.
No Gilbert. We'll failure to appear bench warrant. We'll see if we can find her.
All right, Your Honor. Have a good morning, sir.
Be safe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. And then Corporal. All right, that's it. That's it. Last but not least. That's my wife's name, Latrice. Do you put a capital T in that?
I do not.
Okay. I say it's the most innocent looking people.
We should be ready with that momentarily. We do have the video, Your Honor.
All right, it's the most innocent looking people. And you viewed it, Ms. Harris?
I have, Your Honor.
I can't wait. I just can't wait. Because I did read your client the riot act when she came in here the first time. All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Latrice Griffin. All right, what is the or did we get anywhere? Did we make any progress? Anyone?
Miss Mason?
She's in another courtroom, bro. Ms. Mason,
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
go back on the record with Griffin. Did we make any progress on this?
Yes, we did, Your Honor. Based upon reviewing the video, my officer has indicated that that was not the two ladies on the video. That's not Ms. Griffin. So at this point, Your Honor, we will be dismissing.
I thought my intuition.
Look at that smile on your face, Judge. Jeez.
No, my intuition was right because I look at Ms. Griffin's face and I read the allegation. And I tell you, Sergeant Aramonte, I read her the riot act the last time she was in here. Like, wait a minute, you're saying stuff to somebody like this? You know? Didn't I say that, Ms. Griffin? Yes. You're muted.
Yes, you did, Your Honor. You said you wanted to see what that officer had to say because this was uncalled for.
It's uncalled for, and you would agree to, wasn't it? If it would, you wouldn't say anything like that to anybody, would you?
No.
I didn't think so. So both Miss Griffin and Miss Galloway. Miss Galloway doesn't. I'll never know whether she has her gin and juice in her car, but Miss Griffin did the expletives and call the racial epithets and all that stuff, right?
Correct.
All right. Case is going to be dismissed. I'm glad you all were able to work that out. Sergeant Aramonte, have a very good day. You be safe out there. And Ms. Griffin, you have a very good day as well, all right?
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And thank you, Ms. Harris and Ms. Mason, for working it out.
Okay.
Judge, we have a Sergeant Gwendolyn Garrett here. Well, who do we have here? She's in breakout room 1.
You also have an officer in room 10.
Gwendolyn Akins on Garrett. We got an officer in room 10.
No Garrett, no Garrett.
Okay, and then Gilbert. Did Gilbert appear?
Gilbert didn't appear. I sent them on. I tried to get Garrett out, but it couldn't.
Oh, okay. I'll let him know.
All right, that